I don't know how to deal with it. I'm trying. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn. Yeah, I'm gonna learn.
What's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and today I see some crazy clips of the worst divorces I can find. Now, like always, guess my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty insane. This single mother is complaining how she wants a man to step up and take care of her kids.
In my mind the other day, or not the other day, earlier today. You know how they have like the Big Brother program for like, you know, your kids can have siblings? They need to do that with good men who want to be a dad to somebody. So that way there's a program to where take my kids who don't have a father, and I'm sure not going to attempt to get one because I cannot stand men in general. They make me want to throw the up in my skin crawl. But that way my kids would be able to go to a place to experience what it's like to have a dad. You know what I mean? Like, think of that. Cause someone come up with that for kids that need a dad.
Fuck this.
Yeah, if you were ever curious why she is single, I guess this video gives the answer. The common trend I see with single mothers is how they bash their baby daddy so much and say there is no man in the world that they respect. Sorry, but the more you disrespect and name call your baby daddy, the more you embarrass yourself for letting him sleep with you. You should have been more selective with your choices. But now since you made a horrible choice for who you wanted to get pregnant by, you want another man to come and solve your problem?
Case of England versus Kaiser. When it comes to 6-month-old Isaac, England, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Kaiser, you are not the father.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kaiser.
You sure? Are you
I'm
sure?
so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's gotta be a mistake, right? It's a mistake, right?
I am so sorry, but it is not a mistake. You are not baby Isaac.
But he can be his father. It doesn't matter if DNA or not. He can be that boy's father. Just because he has a daddy that don't care, why can't he be the daddy that does? We've been through hell and back. 6 years. We've been homeless together. We've had to struggle to get where we are now. I don't think it has to end because it's not his blood. Our other child he raises just fine.
I'm not sure why people are clapping for what the woman just said. This man feels betrayed that this woman cheated on him and that the kid that was supposed to be his isn't. Simply saying, oh, you could still be the father isn't gonna solve any problem. This man isn't trying to take care of a kid that's not his, he wants his own. And this woman is trying to sound empathetic, but all she wants is another man to take care of her responsibility and doesn't want to be left with it alone.
A group of men come up and disrespect you. What do you expect your man to do?
Beat their ass.
The whole group.
Oh my God.
Man, it's a tough job being the man of Jesus Christ. Like, on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for every goddamn thing, we supposed to
die for y'all.
We don't even have the luxury of being afraid like a normal human being. Motherfuckers start shooting in here right now. I'm supposed to go like this over you and run with you hand in hand, knowing damn well I can take off right there. I could be good.
You are hilarious.
I could do one of these right now and be gone.
So a bunch of women would like this expectation where they want their man to step up, and if the time came to it, beat up a guy for them. However, the moment a man has a simple expectation like wanting a woman to make him some food, they decide to say things like, no, you can do it yourself. Why is it expected for a man to be masculine but not expected for a woman to be feminine? It doesn't make any sense.
Why are we still changing our names to our husband's last names? Like, truly, there's no rational reason to. Like, oh, the kids should have the same last name. Why doesn't your husband take your name? There's literally no reason to take his last name. I am sorry.
So you want him to provide and protect for you, and you want to take all of his money, but you don't want to take his last name. Not to say that she has to, but she's gonna be taking some guy's last name. Either it's gonna be her father's or her husband's.
Women are way less committed to relationships than men. And this is why marriages are falling apart. But we're not allowed to say that. Seatbelts on, buckle up. I will say it again. Women are less committed to relationships than men. Roughly 70% of divorces are initiated by women. They are willing to throw the towel in sooner. Feminazis will try to convince you that women do this because of men. Because for them, the equation is always men equals evil. Now, imagine if we took men out of the equation entirely. Oh wait, we don't have to imagine that at all. We have that data. We have the divorce rates for lesbian couples. Lesbians have the highest divorce rates in the country. It turns out that if you have twice the women in a relationship, you also have twice the chance of divorce. You couldn't write it if you tried. Oh, there you go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I always say this, marriage is a huge gamble. You literally are gambling on how the woman feels and not how you feel, and it's almost like a man has no control regarding his future. The moment his wife decides to have a bad day, your entire future could be messed up. And this is exactly why a lot of lesbian couples are beginning to be straight again, because they start to realize that it's much easier dealing with a man than it is with a woman.
You can buy $30K for a car, you can pay $30K for me.
I beg your finest pardon. You said that I should pay $30K for you when the only place you're gonna drive me is crazy? Absolutely not. This not even delusional. That's dementia, because you done lost your damn mind.
Yeah, $30K just to have a woman sit down and do absolutely nothing in the house is ridiculous. There are so many better, cheaper options if you want to have a pet.
There's nothing more icky than a man walking out of Pizza Hut with a cheese pizza in his hand. Like, he's so excited to go home and eat his cheese pizza. Why don't you order like a meat lover's pizza, or at least a pepperoni pizza like a man? Like, it's so weird.
This woman's voice is absolutely annoying, but regardless, it's icks like these that keep women single for so much longer because they think they are increasing their standards, but in reality, they're just giving themselves another reason to be single.
Seriously though, women over 30s, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I am so lost. I've never been so lost in my life. I have a very clear sense of direction, but I'm lost. Anyone else can relate? Here's a bit of context for you. I haven't dated anyone for like 2 years, almost 2 years. No kissing, no hugging, no loving, no sexing, no nothing, no nothing, no nothing. I needed to do this for me. I needed to discover certain things about myself. And now that I have discovered it, I know what I want. So I'm actively looking for my tribe. My person, my forever.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree with some of the stuff she is saying, because she is saying she just discovered exactly what she wants in a man at the age of 30. It should not be taking women this long to figure out what they want, and most likely what ended up happening was she wasted her younger self fooling around, and now that she's 30 and had all of her fun, she wants another man to accept her.
Why are you crying?
I was on your computer and I found a file that says my documents.
Oh my god.
And I don't understand why it doesn't say our documents.
Are you serious? Come on, get out of here.
Why is it not us?
Oh god.
Us documents.
This is absolutely hilarious. This girl is definitely just, I guess, joking. I don't see anything wrong with this clip. She's just trying to be a bit funny. If she's being realistic, of course she's being totally dramatic, but I hardly doubt that, and I think she's just trying to have some fun.
Today, I had to take my car to the shop, and he offered to pick me up, and we go work out together. And we did, and it was wonderful. And then we went just for a quick Chick-fil-A lunch, and I had to get some grocery shopping done, and he came with me to get some groceries. And when we got up to pay, he wanted to pay for, why am I crying? He wanted to pay for the groceries for my family. And I didn't let him. And then we got to the car, and he told me to get in the car, and he would put all the groceries away. And I didn't let him. I needed to help, right? And then he was like, I'll put the cart away. And I was like, no, I got it. I didn't let him. I'm not used to someone loving me this way.
So up to this point, I was very curious as to why she was still single. I'm like, wait, she has a pretty good head on her shoulders. She's taking care of her own bills. She's doing everything herself without fully relying on a man. So I'm like, what exactly went wrong here? And then she decides to say this, and it makes complete sense.
But I'm also really mad at myself that this man is probably only a couple inches taller than me. I don't know. He's probably like 5'7". You know, one of the dating apps I've never went out with, I never would go out with anyone under 6 foot. What the fuck? I also wouldn't go out with a man that had a blue collar job. What an asshole I am. This man is so great. He treats me like a queen. And I don't know how to deal with it. I'm trying. I'm going to learn. Yeah, I'm going to learn. Because goddamn. Like, yes, I will take that. I will take that. I don't care how tall you are and how much money you make. If you treat me like a queen and you're so kind to me like he is, I don't know if he's the one, but God, has he given me hope and changed my whole perspective on dating.
So at the end of the day, it just came down to her standards, which, like I said, is the reason why a lot of women are still single. They have some incredibly high standards. Like this woman said how she wanted a man who was over 6 feet, makes a certain dollar amount, has a certain profession, and she was waiting for someone who wasn't gonna show up because those men are super rare to come by, especially if you're an older woman. And the moment she started to lower her standards is where she found real love. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this down below, and that does wrap it over for you guys. Much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, please click the links you guys see at the top of the screen. It does help my channel a lot. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.